Hello everyone, welcome to our tutorial. Today we are converting a base into a name board using a decoupage technique. So let's begin. This is my base and I'm going to paint with my heavy gesso using a flat brush. Once my base is ready with the paint, I'm going to use my decoupage glue on all over the base. Using my flat brush, I'm just applying a glue on all over the base. Once it's ready, I'm going to take my newly launched a decoupage paper by iCraft, and this is the most thinnest paper to work for, and it's amazing to work. So I'm just sticking my base to the base, and it's very easy. All the creasing will disappear once you stick it properly with your scraper. So using my scraper, I'm just sticking on my base. So once my paper is stuck from all the sides, I'm going to take a sandpaper and scrap out all the extra paper from the base, and that is a very easy technique. So with the sandpaper, I'm just scratching it towards the downside and just cutting my extra paper from the base. And here I got a perfect finishing the way I want it on my base. It's a flat decoupage. Now with the leftover paper, I'm going to use my scissor and cutting the element in a random shape. And this I'm going to stick it on my smaller piece of oval. Just cutting in a very random shape. Now taking my smaller piece of oval which I have already painted with the white gesso, and now applying a decoupage glue on the base where I want to stick my paper. After that, I'm going to stick my cutout of paper, and I'll use a scraper to stick it completely. Excess glue is coming back on my scraper. This paper are very easy to handle. Once it's done, I'll dry it completely. And after the drying, I'm going to use my newly launched chalk paint, Supermint and a Great Grey, both color. I'll take it in my brush, and I'm going to blend paper with the background using the paint. So just giving a random stroke with my brush. And with the two color, I'm going to do shading. Not coming all over on my paper, just coming surrounding of paper and blending with my background. Once it's done completely, I'm going to dry this nicely. After drying, I'm taking the bigger piece of oval and paint it with light out color, which is going to be in the base completely. And here I'm going to use my paper glue to stick it. With the help of paper glue, I'm going to stick second number of an oval shape on the base. To seal my decoupage, now I'm going to use my matte varnish. Wherever I have done my decoupage, I'm going to apply matte varnish on that with the help of a flat brush, and just one coat is more than enough. That will seal my decoupage completely and will protect my base and a paper both. Once my base is completely ready, I'm going to take again a smaller piece of oval and using my reverse stencil, and with the help of a light out color, the chalk paint, and a wax brush, I'm going to do stenciling on the paint wherever we have painted. With the wax brush, I'm just doing my stenciling. This is one of my favorite stencil. I just love the effect of the stencil. Similarly, I'll do it at the other side also. So here is my brick stencil which is completely ready, and my base is ready. I just love this effect. Now this one, the smaller piece I'm going to attach on the bigger piece which we have got ready with the decoupage. After drying completely, we are again going to use our matte varnish and going to paint our base to seal a paper and a paint both. Once this matte varnish is dry, I'm again going to use my paper glue to stick this base. Now this base is completely ready. You can attach any surname, any name, any alphabets and make it as a name board or a home decor article. I'm adding a welcome word, the MDF word, which I've already painted with my light out paint, and just sticking in the center. So this looks very attractive outside our house, or you can just place it anywhere you want. Hope you enjoyed our tutorial. Once again, thank you so much for watching our video.